parallax, the angle that changed my game. From code to the camera, every path we walk prepares us for a stage that we aren't set for. You know, life has this funny way of surprising us. When I was 19, I thought I'd wear Indian jersey forever. Today, I wear characters. And trust me, both come with a lot of sweat, just different kinds of makeup. Being a part of two celebrated professions of our country has been nothing more than a blessing for me. Hi, I'm Prachi Tehlan, a national athlete turned an actor. But before those titles, I was a tall Delhi girl with big dreams and height people loved to tease. Lambu, they called me. That nickname became my destiny, being selected to play basketball at the age of 11, and also being reached out by a production house to play a role in the Aur Bati Hum, and they needed a tall actress. This height didn't just make me stand tall and got me opportunities, which I could never think of. It also made me see life from a higher angle. The theme today is parallax, the shift of perspective that changes everything. My life has been exactly that. Every time I changed my angle, my story transformed. The girl who ran faster than fear. Yes. I was 11 when I first picked up a basketball. The court became my world, the sound of the ball bouncing on the floor, my teammates' laughter, and the smell of fresh grass while walking every morning to the boundary of the school basketball court to bow out of respect. That was my life for almost 11 years. It was discipline, it was identity. I captained India, represented country during the Commonwealth Games 2010 held in Delhi, and the headlines called me Queen of the Court and Lass of the Rings. Sounds perfect, right? But it is not. Until one day, after winning its first international medal, our team returned home to no recognition, no jobs, and a bleak, uncertain future. That was the first time I realized you can give your best to something and still not have a plan B. So I made the toughest decision of my life, retirement from my professional sports at the age of 21. Suddenly, there were no matches, no cheers, no roadmap. Being the best at something and then starting from zero was quite a challenge. Having 3 lady bosses, being the captain of the team during the Commonwealth Games was quite tough, to be honest. That was my first parallax moment, because when the applause stopped, I finally heard my own voice. It whispered, "There's more to you than this, Prachi." Losing the journey, losing the jersey, and finding the direction. I stepped into a corporate world, completed my MBA, consulting in Accenture, worked for Deloitte, Development Bank of Singapore. Each title just felt heavier than the last. I wore blazers instead of jerseys, carried files instead of medals, smiled through the confusion I was going through in life. But inside, the athlete gasped for air. Then acting happened, unplanned, unexpected, and honestly unbelievable. I still remember my first day on the sets, from Delhi to Bombay, from Accenture to corporate office, to film sets. I found myself on the sets of the Aur Bati Hum, surrounded by cameras, bright lights, characters, and a lot of drama. I remember thinking, Prachi, this can't be true. But it was. The love of the camera, the roller coaster of emotions, the madness of the industry, it became, honestly, my new high, and it still is. I didn't look back. The camera became my new court. Every emotion was a new game. I moved from TV to Punjabi cinema, then to South India, starring opposite Mammootty sir in Mamangam. That role gave me back something I'd lost, purpose. I'd once chased medals, now I chased moments of truth. It all happened so organically that I didn't even realize that I had bagged what I had bagged until later. For the longest time, people remembered me as this Mukuti girl. Mukuti is basically the nose ring. Mukuti girl from the movie Mamangam, a song sung by my favorite Shreya Ghoshal in that film. That's the beauty of a shift in angle. When life moves the camera, you just have to perform your truth. Delhi, Mumbai, Kerala, law and learning to fall in love again. Kerala embraced me before I embraced myself. Kerala was a place who adopted me, saying that you are an adopted daughter while I finished my first movie with them. Its calm culture and compassion became my peace. I realized success isn't fame, it's actually clarity. That clarity gave me to build a foundation for women empowerment, girls' child education, and development of sports at grassroots in my country, which I love. It also led me to study law, a new discipline, a new chapter, which I finished this year. Today I'm enrolled in Kerala High Court as a lawyer as well, just as I follow my passion for acting. When people asked me why law after everything that you have done, I smiled and said, because sometimes the athlete needs to learn the rules before she breaks them. The message, the parallax within. When the camera moves, the background changes. Same object, but different perspective, isn't it? Life is exactly like that. Failures, heartbreaks, betrayals, they don't define us. It's how we see them that does. I'll still be forever grateful for every failure, every heartbreak I have experienced in my life, because whatever I am standing in front of you, I'm a result of that. My grandmother used to say, when you can't change the world, change the way you see it. I really loved her. I really admired her. She's no more, unfortunately, but I'm so proud that she would be somewhere, and I want to make her proud all the time with everything that I do in my life. And that's what I did. From athlete to actor, from fame to fall, from power to peace. That has been my journey. Every time I shifted my angle, I literally evolved. Don't chase validation, chase evolution. Don't compete with others, compete with your own old self. Don't fear endings, because sometimes they are beginnings from just a different angle. Pass the ball. Before I leave, I want you all to imagine something. Imagine life as a basketball. It only moves when you pass the ball forward. So today, I'm passing mine to all of you. Your ideas, your dreams, your life, your passion. Don't wait for someone to cheer for you. Become your own crowd. Because one day when you look back, you'll realize the world didn't change, but you did. You shifted your angle for who you are today, for how people would identify you. At last, what has been my secret mantra in life has been how I would want to put it across. It's hard work, opportunity, and willpower. I've always believed as an athlete that hard work is something that everybody puts in. It's just that how smart you are about it, how prompt you are about in grabbing the right opportunities that come your way. I know there's always a lot of pressure from parents, from society, from what you want to do, from what your parents want you to do. But honestly, opportunity is something that knocks your door just once in a while, and you have to be smart, aggressive, a go-getter to just grab it and make the best of it, because they might knock your door ever again. And willpower is something that goes with obviously hard work and opportunity, because it's not a wise world as we think it is during our school and college days. Life just keeps getting difficult with time. But willpower is something that you would need to sustain for you to be amongst the top of the game in whatever you do. So that is my take, and that is my secret mantra. As I wrap up my talk, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you.